News, my lovely, wonderful people. Governor Gordon Obaseki speaks very passionately. He said, "We have laid foundation for Edo that rank among leading sub-nations in Africa. When I came, I said I will not leave Edo State alone. I said Edo State must become better than I found it. This was what the agreement was, and nothing else was the matter." So this is exactly what Obaseki said he has come to do, that he has come to ensure that Edo State never remained the same. He said what has happened, over the 8 years. He said it's not by mistake, that he deliberately worked in Edo State to become a better place, that everyone must ensure, that they remember all that he has done, all that he has put in place to bring Edo State to where it is right now. So this is what Obaseki is saying. By the way, Obaseki has a very few days to the end of this whole matter. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. "We have laid foundation for Edo that rank among leading sub-nations in Africa," Obaseki declared. Edo State is already in a very high position. Edo State Governor Gordon Obaseki has said his government over the last 8 years focused on laying the foundation for a progressive and prosperous state that rank among the leading sub-nations on Africa continent. Obaseki, who spoke at the commissioning of the Edo Agricultural Hub in Airport Road, Benin City, said the project is part of efforts to realize and revitalize agriculture to boost the state economic and ensure food security and drive sustainable development in the state. This is what we have come to build for the people. The governor was joined at the commissioning by his deputy, Marvelous Godwin Omobayo, former governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Ibenedion, Chief of Staff to the Governor Osarodion, candidate of the People Democratic Party in Edo 2024 governorship election, Dr. Ighodalo, and chairman of the Edo PDP, Anthony Azigbemi, among others. Obaseki, who noted that his government has de-risked agriculture and is supporting farmers to boost agricultural development, food sustainability, said, "I have laid the foundation so that as other governments come in place, they will be able to continue and ensure food security, not just for Edo State, but for the people. This will enable Edo people to thrive and to be leaders as time goes on, so that they can sustain, look after themselves, and ensure food security for all." This development is very important. We are here to continue with the consolidation progress of our economy. And you talk about economy of Edo State. No, not just Edo State, of Nigeria as a whole. It's based on agriculture. We are ranking number one in the largest contribution to our gross domestic produce, GDP. If we are going to turn around the fortune of Nigeria and Edo State, the priority must be agriculture. Is more important today than it was in our history. As we can see, food security is the most important. We never thought that there would be a day when many people would not be able to eat one square meal a day, but it is before our very eyes. This is why we started this. Obaseki continued, "In Edo State, we will show the way and they will follow. And Ighodalo will continue after my administration. This is why we are going to court to continue where we started. we will finish it up and Edo State will become one of the best in the nation. We are doing all we can to bring everyone on board. We will lead and they will follow. If we must feed the population of Edo, we have to begin to rethink how we utilize our land in Edo State to provide food for our people. In the past, we import food, but this time around, we don't have such money. Our challenge as a state is how to produce our very own food. We must produce all kinds of food in abundance so that we can sell as well as export and contribute to the GDP. We don't have that kind we don't have that kind of soil we are thinking about from the government. It's not going to come from anywhere else. It's going to be within us. According to him, we are here to emphasize that food production is important and food security is to ensure that the country continues to live on. We cannot continue to run a country depending on others to feed us. This is the height of it. How will you explain that a country like Nigeria spend $500 million a year to import daily products? Is absurd. Can't we rear cow in our own country? But the government needs to provide leadership in all of this. This is what I, as the governor of Edo State, am doing. And Ighodalo will continue. Obaseki is just so very sure that Ighodalo will continue on his legacy, and he's encouraging the people to ensure that they understand the importance of what is going on, that he has begun something in a track record, and that it is wise that others follow. And he continued to say that Ighodalo is the person to take over from him to ensure that Edo State continue from where it has started. According to him, he said one of the things he did in his administration was to ensure that he begins to look into food security, not only for himself, but for the people, not just for the people of Edo State, but all across the nation, where we are able to feed our people. And he said what he has started, that the next government will continue and the people will continue to ensure that they feed Edo State, and not just Edo State, Nigeria, and that the food it goes round and everybody's secured and people can truly understand what is going on. Well, my people, these are part of the things that are happening, and every one of us needs to understand it, that Nigeria, we are in a very, very serious place where we want to make this country a better place for everyone. Okay, we want to make this country a better place for everyone and ensure that things move forward. Well, my people, can you see that some people are forward thinking, while some people are not doing that? Okay. Some people are forward thinking, why some people are not doing that. Obaseki keeps saying that Ighodalo, we continue with his legacy. Well, in case you are wondering, who is this Ighodalo? He's saying we continue with his legacy. Ighodalo is the man that, they both, they contested the Edo 2024 election, and that was Obaseki's, choice candidate. Okay, that was his choice candidate. However, when the result was called, INEC said, he did not win. So these are some of the issues that are on ground that everybody is paying attention to see how, all of this will be put together. Well, my people, can you see that Nigerians, it is time for us to understand what is happening? Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.